Brilliant!
Welcome to Qyjari's Curious Crafts in Season 2! I'm so excited! And I have a new slogan. Slogan? Yeah. Slogan.
Yeah.
It's, I have to look at the cheat sheet.
Right.
I just made this up today. Welcome to Qyjari's Curious Crafts, where crafting gets curiouser and curiouser.
I like it.
I like it too.
It's something.
It's
Hoo-hoo! Good day! Simply smashing! Welcome to the stream!
Radic said that.
Oh, live. Hi.
Hey, we're back!
It just went dark. I have no indicator. That
I know,
it's
I
going
need to change that.
To switch.
Am I on this one or this one?
That one.
That one. Okay. Hi,
Top one.
everybody. Welcome back. Actually, I need it on the other one.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Should've told me
I have
beforehand.
shout-outs. I know.
There we go.
We practiced all day for this.
Royland. Oh, I didn't make the new list. Wait, the new
What
list.
new list?
What new list? Crap. What list?
Do I have a list?
I don't know.
Seriously, did I leave them off the credits?
I
I'll fix
wasn't
it.
looking. I don't watch your
I
show.
will- Dude.
Excuse me.
Okay, so, Rylan, if I left you off the credits, I don't know how that happened. I'll get you back on the credits.
There's a list.
I don't even know what this list is they're talking about. Okay, so first of all, did you like the new slogan? Because I thought it was pretty clever myself. It's kind of like Alice in Wonderland-ish, because that's what we're kind of doing, this fanciful, whatever. Oh, and there's
Brilliant!
Yay!
Thank you, Raynick.
Thank you,
That
Raynick.
was a resub 4 months in a row.
4 months in a row. You guys are awesome. And before that we went live, Rylan did that too, so thanks, Rylan,
Yes,
for
thank
that.
you, Roland.
There's Clover with her new do. Everyone can see her new do.
It's the green
Yeah, the green screen. Her hair is green and blue, so the green screen is washing it out.
Well, you know.
It's kind of cool, actually. You look like a ghost or something. Anyway.
Anyway, okay, that's
Wraithy.
enough of your shout out. Now go do your homework. Okay, so I do have some real shout outs, not just for her.
So
I have
you're
to-
semi-bald then.
I have to cheat over here and look because I don't want to forget anybody. And I can't believe I forgot Rylan. Did I really miss him off there?
I don't know.
I'll look,
We didn't
I'll look.
say. No one
Okay,
said.
so I want to thank Joe, Big Ol' Joe,
Oh, you said the credits.
for
Yeah.
for the what?
The credits.
Really? I left him out of the credits? Rylan, I am so sorry. I don't know how that happened. I will fix it.
You're out of the herd, mister.
We need to
I don't
just
know.
stop the show, and I gotta fix that and then do it again.
Yeah. Redo.
Redo. Do over.
My brain is on fire.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I'll look at that. I'll fix it.
Oh, I just realized I'm kicking my camera.
Don't do that. Yeah, it's on the floor now. It's not on the table.
Yeah, thanks for the warning.
Okay. Anyway, so real shout outs. Joe, Big Ol' Joe. He sent me the stinker. He sent me, when he sent the mini that he made for Ryland's
Oh, yeah.
dwarf and dwarf hut, he sent, Joe gave me to give to Ryland, the winner of the dwarf hut, a miniature dwarf. And,
Brilliant!
oh, thank you!
Irina, thank you.
Thanks, Lorena. You're awesome. He sent me a miniature that he hand painted to send to Ryland with his dwarf hut. And
Right.
Ryland, did you get it? Did it come in the mail? It should have been there yesterday. Hopefully.
Yeah,
Anyway,
hopefully.
along with that dwarf, he sent me some blended turf. Isn't that cool? It's darker green than the one I had. And he sent me this really cool realistic water. I've never used this stuff. I don't know if I'll use it in this. I might actually use it in this project, not tonight. But yeah, he said it was sitting around. He didn't have anything else to do with it, so he sent it to me. So thank you very much,
Heck yeah.
Joe. And I also want to shout out to Lorena, who sent me this for Christmas as a sort of a poster for our craft room.
Rylan says it's here. Oh, nice.
Isn't that awesome?
That is
Thank
fantastic.
you. I don't have it framed, or I'd have it hanging up, but it's not framed, so I want to get it framed, and then we'll hang it up here in the studio. So thank you for that.
Yes.
I know. Yeah, it's Bob Ross. Also, my amazing kids, the four. I say 4 older ones. I have 3 official older ones, but one of them's engaged. So the 4 of them
Right.
gave to me for Christmas a spell book. But this is no ordinary spell book. This is a tome. And it was handcrafted where my oldest son works. And all the pages inside are blank. And it's got these clasps here.
It's kind of insane.
And it's truly, it's all the pages were hand
Yeah.
aged and stuff. It's awesome. So I can't wait to start using that. They have invited me to join them in a rematch.
A new game of the Curse
Of the Curse of
Strahd.
So I'm looking very much forward to that and bringing this spell book with apparently a.
Yeah, have fun lugging that around.
But look at that binding; it's so cool.
So what are you gonna play? I'm still curious.
He keeps asking me what I'm going to play. It's going to be some form of ranger. You know me. Probably
Is
Horizon Walker.
Spellcasting?
Horizon Walker, maybe. I don't know.
I know.
Okay, so let's get on with this. So also is
Leyrin in love with the book.
isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, it's really. I love it.
Tranquil, is he in the channel?
I have not seen Tranquil
Okay,
yet.
that's all right. He sent me the stinker. We weren't supposed to exchange gifts this year, but he sent me a big, kind of a bag-ish thing full of miniatures. Look at these miniatures he sent. He sent me a clown.
Ah, of course.
He sent me whatever the hell this is. I think it's a Myconid.
Okay, yes, mushroom man.
More mushroom men to go with the mushroom village. I think this is a...
Like an owl bear or something. What is that? I haven't looked at that one.
It has an owl on its face. A couple of little
Just
dinosaurs.
Like hand-painted with a pencil.
Yeah, little dinosaur. I mean, dinosaurs. Dragons.
Dinosaurs with wings.
I have dinosaurs in my head lately. I don't know why.
They play art.
Yeah. And he also sent, and he did this while we were creating Shademerk.
Oh, that's right.
His version of Shademerk. It's heavier than mine because he used his tile bases on it.
Oh, okay.
To create it.
That makes some sense though. Help keep the weight.
But it also has a walkthrough, as you can see. You can see hello,
Yeah.
right through. But the top lifts off, and this part here is the lighting mechanism for lights underneath that you could put right inside. And then the top is kind of clever. I like the way he did this. He made his, of course, it's cotton.
Right, yeah, of course.
It's wire and cotton. The whole thing's wire and cotton and tiles.
But those are the 5-foot squares.
But those are the 5-foot squares. That's very clever.
That is clever.
Yeah, so I like that. I'm going to turn the lights off so the battery doesn't run out. He sent batteries too. Thanks, bro. Bless you.
Thank you.
And some other goodies that he sent. Some 2-headed skeletons, 3-headed skeletons over there on my shelf.
Ooh, really?
Finally, thank you to Nana Casey. I don't think she's watching tonight because I usually have to give her a heads up.
Ah, right.
But I don't think I forgot to do that.
Yeah.
So much for my prep for season 2. But she sent me the thing that was on my coffee list that I wanted for so long, these carving tools. And tonight we're going to debut them working on this project. These were on Amazon. I think they were like $22 for the set.
Just opened up a box of cigars.
It does look like that. But they're wooden-handled carving tools, and we're going to practice with them tonight.
Sweet.
Working on it. Oh, also with that came first aid kit.
Of course.
It came with the carving tools.
Like
so
any
I hope I don't have
you,
to
Lily.
use this tonight. So thank you, everyone who sent me stuff over the holidays. I hope everyone was pleasantly surprised with their holidays. And I finally got everyone's packages mailed out. You should have them by now. And cards. I sent some cards out with some stickers to some folks who said they wanted a sticker. And let's get started with tools and materials, shall we?
We shall.
And while I talk about the tools and materials, we're on the overhead cam, right? Hand cam?
No.
We're on. Go to this one.
Yep.
Now we are. Okay, so I didn't know what we'd need for just tonight, so I just decided to throw everything on the table that I think we're going to end up needing for the whole project.
Be sure to use your safety glasses when carving.
Yes, and I have
This is
safety
an
glasses.
Important safety tip from none other than Anchoku.
And Choku. How do you know I have safety glasses? Are you the one who sent them to me? I'm waiting for the answer.
I'm waiting patiently.
I still haven't figured out who sent me all that LED light stuff.
Oh, right.
So I'm just trying to eliminate people one by one. Not eliminate, but you know what I mean. Okay, so these are the tools and materials we might need throughout this whole process. Maybe. I don't know. I do know that you're going to need styrofoam. And I went to, or foam insulation. This is the same stuff we've used for the base of all of my other projects. Shademark and Frost Wheeled and a bunch of other stuff that we've made. But I wanted to get the thicker stuff. Now, this is 1/2 inch thick. I wanted to get 2 inch thick, but it's kind of pricey. And the Home Depot saw, what is it? Lowe's Depot? The table saw, not table saw, but whatever the saw thing is. You can tell I'm a pro at this, folks.
Quite.
Little Est, I think it's time to eat. That's why your sister's pulling at you right there. Thanks for the distraction. It was broken, and they couldn't saw it for me. Cut it. Mm-hmm. And so, and I couldn't fit a 4-foot by 8-foot by 2-inch piece of styrofoam into my minivan, as spacious as that is. So I was either going to have them crack it in half for me, which they said they couldn't do. Just kidding. It's $35. I don't want to waste money on that.
Right.
Or just get 2 pieces of 1 inch. So that's what I did. And I'll show it to you.
Oh, I have more cardboard in my car for you.
Yay! This is
Good stuff.
Owen's Corning, so it's the Pink Panther stuff. This, for some reason, doesn't have the little peel-off stuff. I don't know why. The protective peel-off stuff. I'll double check, but I couldn't find it on this one. But I did have a sticker, so I took that off. And this is 1 inch. I'll try to turn it.
Hold on 1 second before you do that.
It's gonna get blurry.
Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta go.
Oh, it's not auto-focused again, is it?
It is autofocused, and I don't know. I was gonna try and do it before you started moving, then you started moving.
Oh.
Like, stop! Stop! Don't move!
Sorry, I was getting my soda.
We're in the South. It's called a soda.
Pop.
That's water.
Pop Coke. It's tonic water. Okay, so it's 1 inch thick. You can see that. Jace?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
And tonight's, well, it's this project, not just tonight, but starting tonight, this project is going to be, here's our big announcement. I've already told people in Discord if you're paying attention, a vertical build.
Yes.
We are building cliffside.
Tonic water with gin, maybe.
No, I didn't add gin to it, but that's coming.
Not
I have a cold still, folks. Trying to
All the more
fight
reason.
this cold. I know, really. I need a hot toddy is what I need.
Make you warm.
So because
Ah, dang it!
what did you do?
My the background isn't the same on this one. Cause,
Oh yeah, you have to change it on both of them.
Yeah, you didn't.
Okay, so you're gonna need
my fault.
foam insulation in various sizes. And here's what I did. I saved. Remember all those times I picked at it? I saved all those pieces, guys. Guess what? I have all the pieces, most of them, here in this bag. So we'll probably use rubble for various things. Probably not yet. Probably not tonight. Tonight we're going to be building, I think, halfling houses. But let's finish talking about tools and materials. I didn't know if I need a level. I brought it. I didn't know if I'd need these two hacksaws because I think the 1 inch and the ½ inch are probably, you can use a box cutter for that. But I have them here just in case. Although now I don't have to go too far, do I? To get
No.
supplies, I just need to go into that room over there. Yay!
Rylan says, "Will there be dots?"
You know what? There was almost going to be dots.
Oh, okay.
But
Dang it.
because we're going vertical, I only have to measure there will be some dots.
Rennie said, "I hope so."
All right, well, yes, there'll be dots. How about that?
Dots will be had.
In addition to the foam, since it's a cliffside, and that's going to be a various topography, various bits of it, slashes through the cliffside or rocks or whatever. I also have this tight foam, which is the stuff you put around, like insulation around pipes and stuff,
Right.
Windows. I saw the terrain tutor using this. I think I talked about this once before. And so we're going to try it in small quantities once we get the L-shaped build. And what I mean by the L shape is, I don't know if we're going to need all this stuff. I got wire cutters, needle nose pliers, scissors.
Rylan subbed for the dots, so.
Oh, then yes, definitely. We're going to dot tonight. I like to make sure my viewers get their money's worth. We'll also need cardboard. Because what we're going to do is we're going to build halfling houses into the side of this cliffside, but they're going to be wooden houses. And as if they brought the wood there and built them onto ledges on the cliffside.
Right.
That's how I envision this. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Put the picture up. It's already up there on the screen it says fishing port. Just the one that just says fishing port, not fishing port thanks, because I have other people to thank in a second.
Oh, I see.
And I know you can't see more
up.
anymore because you can only see like this much.
Other side.
This much.
Yeah.
But there's the picture. This was used by permission, but this was my inspiration for Mirimoor. It's a partially submerged, long abandoned halfling cliffside village. That's a mouthful. It's more than the halflings are tall.
they call it Mirimoor.
They just call it Mirimoor. But it is long abandoned. So this was my inspiration for this cliffside, the look of the cliffside village of Mirimoor. And the reason why I liked this is because I thought halflings have such a jovial attitude, typically, that they were at war with no one. So why not make all their houses and banners and flags and everything the bright colors that are in this picture? So that inspired me to not just make them wooden houses, but make them brightly painted
Right.
wooden houses. Now, they've been abandoned, so maybe the paint is old, so we'll do stuff to
Weathered.
make it weathered and old.
Yeah.
But I still wanted to look like it had once been, festive.
Yes, jovial.
Yes, jovial
what
and
have
festive.
you.
And, but half of it's not half of it, but part of it's gonna be submerged under the water. So we're gonna build the houses out of cardboard and wood, and you will need these. These are those skinny sticks. What is funny? Share with me.
Rainick said, it's what Ryland said, but Rainick said they should have put obstructed view on the tickets to the stream. I think he means tags, like the tags.
Yeah.
But then Ryland says, I like that she's still talking with her hands and they're in view. Like you're keeping them right with... That's funny.
Ta-da! And you'll need these sticks.
I removed the picture.
Okay, but I wanted to thank some people.
Okay.
That picture, go put the picture back up, is by an artist who illustrated that, whose name is, I'm going to get the French pronunciation incorrect,
Okay.
but it's Stéphane Wootha Richard. And his
Okay.
name is below, and that's a link to his page on ArtStation. But I want to thank these 4 people for helping me out on my Twitter feed.
Oh, right.
Who helped me learn how to pronounce that artist's name as close as possible to my very butchered
enough.
Southern accented Americanism. So you can take all that down now. But anyway, that's that. I did
right.
use that picture with permission. Got his permission from an email, so I have that. Always pay your artists or always credit them. Always, always, always.
Ryland says, Rainick, do you ever feel like Statler and Waldorf?
They totally are.
That would be
And that's the
hysterical.
best part of the. That's the
Hey,
best
if
part.
they ever get we're they're both in town,
Oh, we should do that.
we're gonna get an extra camera, have it on them just so they can make
Like in a
clips and have
balcony
them-
somewhere.
Yeah,
I love it. Just heckle me the entire
yeah,
night.
exactly.
I have clamps here because we might do some serious gluing tonight. And I have these smaller clamps that I actually use for the sticks. The sticks I'm going to use are these skinny sticks, pushing things aside, that I got at Walmart. And I kind of buy them out when I see them. There's a lot of them here, and I do go through a lot of them. But they're not popsicle sticks per se because they have flat ends. And they're only about a 1/4 inch thick. And the reason why I like these, and I'll show you on a finished project, this is...
Oh yeah.
This is the main floor of the Crow's Nest Inn and Tavern.
Yes.
And of course, I've got Ronan and Naku. Duh.
Naturally.
But as you can see, I've cut all of these sticks to be 2 inches long. And at a 1/4 inch wide and 2 inches long, that means that when you alternate them, you can see with your eye, without there being obvious marks, where
The grid is
the grid is supposed to be. Because you just need to count 4 wide, and then just see the, every inch you'll see the 1 inch hash for movement. So it was very easy. We've already played on this once.
Yeah, it was actually really nice.
It was when our cleric blocked the stairway from the 2nd floor, and he died. And
That's
so
right.
we all
Well, he
climbed
went
over his
unconscious.
body
Yeah.
to get down the stairs and out the front door here. But that's what we're going to be doing, and I love this process. It's fun to do, and I hope it's fun to watch. So you'll need those sticks, and I save because on the end you'll need the smaller sticks, so I save all the extra little bits and pieces to use for the small little bit and turns and corners and stuff. The walls here, I don't think we're going to have any, I think our huts are not going to have any interior walls. They're just going to be open floor plans.
Okay, fair enough.
Because they're halflings. They're not going to be
yeah.
very big houses. We have to make so many of them. That I used cardboard, and then I topped the cardboard off on here with more sticks as a trim. Just to kind of cover that cardboard. Plus, this all
Right.
stacks. So I didn't want the cardboard to weaken. I wanted something strong to hold it. For the roof, speaking of wood, for the roof, I actually have dollhouse shingles. Now these are 1/12 scale, which obviously is way too big for what we're talking about. But,
Obviously,
well, because these are 1/28. These are twice bigger than what you need. Okay. D&D
Yeah, no,
miniatures.
It's just
are
one of
okay.
those things where I haven't been in math so long that even for the name of a fraction, I'm like,
Oh, okay. So I take these and I cut them into 6 to make them small enough to look like a real. But I like them because they're
Obviously a
cedar.
decoy.
They're cedar roof shingles, and they look like this. This is the roof of the crow's nest. They look like that when they're cut and stained and put on the roof. Obviously, our halfling houses are going to be much smaller, but that's just a general idea. As far as more tools, these I suggest metal rulers, because when you're cutting with your X-Acto knife on wooden rulers, they get cut. Don't ask me how I know this. That was supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
I think we've lost him, folks. An homage to Jamie, we'll get Gorilla Glue. Not just an homage, but because this stuff seriously works. This stuff is awesome. We have regular multi-purpose glue, not school glue. And then I have Craft Bond, which is a little thicker than all-purpose glue.
I kind of get the vibe that they're just here to see me wear hats.
I'm not going to get the hats out. I've already put all the hats away.
Because Rylan said how many bits to put on a hat.
Wait a minute, I'm not good enough for that?
I'm sure that's exactly what it was.
No, I'm so
Hey, I see a
sad.
lampshade. I'll put the lampshade on if you give 100 bits.
No. Then
All
he's
right,
going to
then
laugh
I-
at you
then
with
not.
a lampshade on
I
your
don't
head.
know. You know what?
He needs a drink, folks. He needs either a monster or a beer.
Monsters don't work on me anymore.
Now, to continue the story, unless they're getting bored with the story, they wanted to see me craft. Like, craft, woman, craft!
Well, this is episode 1 of what?
This could
18?
this could take a while. I want this to be as detailed as Mirimoor. Not Mirimoor. This is Mirimoor. I need a drink. As Shademark.
A shade mark, right.
Is that in someone's way? No, that's good. Now, this is where, Drake, your story comes in.
Yes.
There are ley lines throughout the world of Amon-Rath, where Mirimoor is located. We have not finished writing the story of the ley lines,
Right.
because we have multiple stories going in Amon-Rath, and Mirimoor. We're all heading to Mirimoor. One of our groups is heading to Mirimoor, and under the city, along the cliff sides, are pipes that lead out to the ocean, and the city is built around these pipes, because we're also going to be considered some form of traveling or ley line communication or ley line travel or something, or magical something. So
Right.
I got these are not just regular paper towel tubes. These are the ones that you get from a roll of they're the heavier duty ones that you could get them from tinfoil.
Right. Tinfoil, or even like some saran wrap if you're going industrial.
Yeah, I think this one is actually saran wrap. So I think this one's a little over 1 inch, and that's just about 1 inch for my pipes. So I have these two. We can cut them with a small table saw, or not table saw, but one of these little hacksaws, and we'll fit those into our build as well. But let's get started on the design of what we're going to do. Oh, I needed something else. These are going to come in handy. Because we are building, these will be added last. We are building a vertical.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I have these. These are called corner braces. I assume it's for something other than building D&D terrain, but we'll just say that they were made for me. Gotta
And
get rid of
Choku
these.
has Bell's Lampshade Ale.
Oh, perfect. That's what you need.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I think anything,
I don't-
any ale sounds good to you right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alcohol sounds pretty good.
these braces right here are going to be used for the side, the back of the cliff, and this base here. And then when we're done with the project, I'm putting these on this side so that it stays
stability.
Yeah, it's stability.
Stability.
It's hard to do it on this piece here because it's something like that.
Right. Rylan says this is going to be the most greatest build ever. I love the hardware inclusion.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense though. I mean, that just
You got to
makes
think
sense.
about stability. I mean, if you're going to
Yeah.
play on it, and that's another reason why we have dowel rods. We may have to
with
do
changing
some
weights and stuff. You know,
exactly.
like when I throw a large dragon at you guys, it's gonna like tilt. You know.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So I also have dowel rods in all various sizes. We might not need those
A
tonight.
scale model of Tiamat. You know.
No.
Can you get one that looks like she's climbing the side? That'd be great.
Here, how about this green one?
That's plastic. I want to go hardcore.
Okay. Are you gonna get a real dragon? We might even
I'll
need.
just dress up Kira.
Yeah, there you go.
Clover.
In her onesie.
Yeah, her onesie.
Perfect. She'll go stomping around. So like Calvin.
Right, yes, with the snowman.
You might need a dowel rod or 2 or 18 because we're going to be using them as well throughout for stability. And we will cover those we will plunge those down the middle of some more of foam and hide them. But that's basically just to be stable. And this set came with 4, so I might use these also in various places. But for now, we'll tuck those aside. Whoop. And let's get the base. This is the last of my base material, guys. And this is the ocean. This is Bellspar Depths. You can see I cut a piece out of here because I was making these 6.5 by 6.5 pieces for.
Get an iguana and glue some wings on it.
Well, that would be a fun
glue
idea.
wire.
There's some ASMR.
There you go.
There, for those of you who paid for the ASMR, you got it.
Upcoming Curious Crafts. Dragon wing harness for your iguana. Ronan said, I know a guy.
I know a guy. I can make that happen. I thought this is where the dots might have come in, but this is an ocean. This is Bellspar Depths, which is in the northern part of...
No, it's not. That's foam.
It will be. Use your imagination.
What's that?
Oh, come on. Okay, so we're not going to use the Pink Panther side. We're going to use this side. And we're gonna say that this is the cliffside. And we might curve it this way a little bit, but honestly I want to keep it open and not make it a U, because it's sort of... I didn't put a map. I should have put a map of the area so they'd see it. I'll create a map. I'm using Incarnate Pro, and I now have permission to...
get that so bad.
I know. And I now have permission to show that to all my viewers as inspiration. In fact, you'll see it tomorrow when I work on my new stream. But that's for tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to see... That's kind of too big, but that's all right. We'll save that for stability. And I'm going to curve this part here. And then we're going to figure out a way to attach that to this, including the braces. Actually, no, we shouldn't do that, because then I'll have to be working like this.
Yeah, no.
So let's not do that. I had to think about these things. I am going to cut this on a curve.
I forgot to post in my Discord, so I'm doing that.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Boop. Stupid work. Yeah, how dare you work?
Who's working?
Oh no, Rylan was talking about his work.
Save all these pieces, because guys, guess what? That's going to help build up that cliffside there. Any of these curved pieces that you just cut out. I know you're crafting along with me here.
Yep, over here crafts and just call it everything.
Hey, you know what? The real Tranquil did.
Yeah, I know.
He crafted right along with me. Okay, so that's the RC. That's the Bellspar Depths that came in and flooded. We don't know how.
Jeez. That's
part of the story. We don't know how it happened.
Right.
I kind of have an idea, but since you're taking over that part of the story, we can share ideas, or you can just come up with it all on your own. It maybe has something to do with the ley lines, or something maybe emerged from the sewer that was magical, went into the waters and caused. Who knows? We don't know. Yeah, I don't. I'm just creating this. Okay, so now we're gonna.
Says, do you glue the braces beneath or jab them into the foam?
I've never done this, so we're gonna try it
what's
together.
your recommendation?
I think. Who asked?
Anchoku.
Anchoku, what do you recommend? I was thinking that we would put them on top, because that would be more stable, and then just bury them in, ocean floor bumps like that.
Ocean floor bumps.
You know, like different topography.
Yes.
And
I knew what
then-
you meant. I was just laughing.
Yeah, of course you were. And then same thing with on the other side. Put something on the wall here. But I don't want to do much more with the ocean floor because, like I said, this is a vertical thing, and this is I'm actually joked about this with Drake the other day. Since this is going to be a vertical thing, I'm the one who has to look at it sideways, and you guys all get to see it correctly as it's meant to be because I get to lay it down on the thing. What?
The chatbot's being funny. That's all.
Oh. Okay. So, now you guys, here's where you guys are going to come help me with this.
Oh, there we go. Jake! Hi, Jake!
Jake! Hi, Jake! Welcome back!
Howdy do.
Did you have a good holiday? A good New Year? Well, the New Year's just started, so.
Oh, yeah.
So.
You can't ask that just yet. I didn't almost fall over. What are you talking about?
Okay, we're gonna, I'm gonna draw this out on here. I'm thinking that we need to have, halfling houses at how many? At various heights, right? Some
probably.
beneath the where they were submerged.
Right,
Where they had to
some
give
are gonna
up.
be submerged. I recommend you make the footprint bigger on those braces, otherwise the weight will cause them to dig through the foam and decrease stability.
Very true. So what I could do is I have some.
Cardboard?
I have.
Like
hang
that
on.
heavy duty, make a shield out of cardboard.
Yes.
She's gone.
I left. I'm back.
I write.
I have these pieces of pine. They're well, they were $2 each, as you can see. They're I don't know what kind. I think they're not balsa. They're pine. They're still not very firm, but they just happen to be the exact same.
So is this just for like a base texture for this?
No,
project,
this is for stability.
That's a beauty.
I meant to put this down first. Put this here. This is the floor of the ocean,
Oh right, okay.
and then these here, and that would not allow them to dig in then, and then
I see.
cover this part with the foam, or the foam insulation, to kind of hide that,
Right.
and then it wouldn't dig in.
That works.
Would you say that would work in
Glue that down
Choku?
in the foam and the brace on that. Yeah, that's what Rylan said.
Yeah, and then I have a couple pieces, so then I could do the same thing on this part here. I didn't want to get anything thicker, because then it's going to be really heavy. So I was hoping just using this this thin craft wood. It's not, like I said, it's not balsa, so it's not going to snap. But I think it's pine. That'll be sturdy enough. And then I could attach that to the cliffside.
Jake says, I had a great holiday, and my New Year is great so far. I've missed you guys.
Oh, we've missed you too, bud. Thanks for being here tonight. Where are you? He's in England?
No.
Where is he?
Well, I mean, I don't want to give away his state if he doesn't want to be known, but it's north of here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's East Coast. I'll say that much.
He's a Canuck. Okay, so let's draw this out. That means Canadian.
Not that far.
It's fine. I'm just joking. Okay.
It's like, geez.
So I'm going to get my measuring rod, and I'm going to decide we're going.
Rylan,
What?
he said almost everything is north of there.
I know, right? We're
Good
pretty much
point.
in the
Good
south.
point.
How big is this? This is 24 inches, right? This is
Everything
2 feet
south
by
of us is old people.
2 feet by 2 feet. So what we're going to do is we're going to decide together, as a family, how far underwater this is. That we're going to bury this halfling village. I don't want it to be halfway because I don't want players to have to play half their time underwater.
In a halfling village.
Well, not just that, but how am I going to represent underwater, like that much underwater?
Right.
So I was thinking like a quarter amount. So that would be what?
Yes, Ranick, you count as family.
6 inches? Yeah, you all are
You
family.
could be Cousin Eddie. I like that, Rylan.
Yeah, there you go.
Jake says Southern Indiana.
Oh, okay. Now you got me singing Gary, Indiana. Okay, so I'm good. There's your dot,
Sweet, can I
Rylan.
borrow $20?
No. Okay, so I'm measuring the quarter-way and the halfway. Because even though the cliffside is going to be haphazard where they built, it still needs to be leveled and a little bit. We need to work numbers. We need to make sure that players can move from here to here and know that that's X number of
Right.
grid.
Yes.
So we're not going to ASMR this, but we are going to make some measure so we know.
I could totally see Rainick with an RV in your driveway, Rylan.
Turn this around so I can read the American side. Okay.
Wait, what? As opposed to what?
Well, it's centimeters on the other side. I don't speak in centimeters. All right.
I don't speak in centimeters.
You gonna see my head?
A little bit.
Oh well. At least my nose.
More dots!
I dotted. I gave you 6 dots. How many more do you want?
That's only a D6. Get it?
I get
Dot
it. Dot
six.
6. Yeah, I get it. All right, so that's about halfway.
They want a percentile.
Yeah. 12 and... Oh, it doesn't quite equal 12, but I'm measuring from the bottom. I'm going to make sure that I always put this B for bottom so that I know this is the bottom of the cliffside. Obviously, also, this cliffside is not perfectly square.
Oh, and right, that too.
So I don't want to take too much away, but I can't keep it square.
Right.
So we're gonna...
I'd probably keep the base. It's full.
I'm going to keep a lot of
so
this.
It can curve up.
Yeah,
stuff,
and
but
then curve up from here. But barely.
There's a reason why we don't have sound effects, right? The stream would go off the rails more than it already does.
I don't want it that short either. That's all right. I'll carve that part away.
I still might add some. We'll see.
Let's see if I can find if this will cut through. This may not cut through. I might need my other one.
Wait, Delthor says, shout out to your mom. We know she doesn't have a stream, but we wanted her to know we're thinking of her. Wait, my mom? Because she does have a stream. She's right there.
My mom.
I know.
Well,
Del's so
she
clutch.
totally needs to play our D&D game with us after she won those dice.
Yeah, she should, but, you know. She's in Florida.
Oh, speaking of that, Florida D&D, guys, I have a Patreon goal. You want to throw up Mimsy
Yeah,
Patreon?
throw a Patreon.
Let me get rid of some of these things so I have more room on the table.
Get rid of the materials.
Yeah, you can get rid of the materials.
Whoop.
What did you do, Ray?
Why did it do it twice?
I don't know.
Sir Mimsybot said it twice. Why is that? Oh my goodness,
I could have
that
messed
is
up on
not
something.
ASMR. That's torture.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do it fast. Oh, that felt so good.
Let's see.
I'm
Did
showing
something
this-
mess up with the Patreon?
I'll just say what it is.
Oh no, I mean I linked it. I just... It was weird that it put it on there twice.
Okay. I don't know why it would do that too, but it did. For my Patreon, I have 3 wonderful patrons who support me and my stream every month. And I really, truly appreciate those patrons. And you can just go to my Patreon page if you want to see what all the benefits are. I have updated it to show that if you're not into having a D&D character or mini or piece of terrain each month, you can have an ornament. And I'll get into that later when I talk about my new shows.
Oh, that's right. Toku, does squeaky foam make good ASMR? I don't know, you tell us. I heard it live and it does not sound great.
He didn't like that.
Sounds like fingernails on a chalkboard. Oof.
But my goal right now is 50 patrons.
Right.
And
I
they can
remember
be
seeing
any
that,
amount. They don't
Right,
have, they
yeah,
don't have to
it's-
be the max amount.
It's just the number of patrons,
Right.
not the quantity.
They can be the minimum.
We want a quantity of patrons, not quality.
He said it here first, folks.
I said it, not her.
Yeah. So,
Simply smashing!
100 bits for ASMR. More dots.
all right. That wasn't ASMR. That was just me beating on this foam. Anyway, stop scratching the microphone.
What? It's ASMR. It's a form of it anyway.
I will sing.
Goes to mute. Goes to mute.
I'm not gonna sing.
I know.
If we reach 50 patrons, I'm road tripping with Drake to Florida for a weekend to have a live streamed D&D game with the Banana Brothers.
And it better not happen like within the course of a week because I have not put the time in to go anytime soon. I have to be aware.
Well, it'll be promised, but
Right.
we'll plan it. Yeah,
we'll
we have time to plan
That's
it.
right. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I have to put dots on this thing now?
You do something.
No.
Get that. Hold on, this is in the way.
Simply smashing.
There, now the mic is more in direct route to the ASMR. Oh,
It's better
wait.
with green.
What was that?
It's better with
100. No more scratching the mic.
Nice.
Ooh,
Okay.
I just like over here wringing out people's bits.
Yeah, don't.
Scratch the mic. Stop it.
All right, so now we're also going to decide where these pipes came in. That's not a hat.
Oh, that's way sturdier than I thought it would be.
All right, I'm going to use this.
So what you're saying is if you get 47 more patrons, you'll drive to Florida and Drake gets fired for not enough advance job notice?
Yes.
Let me get on the promo machine, BRB.
Is that ASMR?
Tell us in a moment.
That hurts.
What are you doing?
Playing with the roof.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple of these. I didn't even measure. Probably should measure.
Don't cut the mat. Rylan says, ASMR. Now blow into the mic while you do that. How many aluminum hats did it take to
I
get
don't
to the
dance,
center
doggy.
roll of an ASMR tube?
That doesn't sound like ASMR.
I mean, it sounds different coming through a mic, so...
Alright, guys. This is fun.
I bet it is.
So yeah, if I can get 47 more patrons, sounds like a lot.
Drake, I
doesn't
need
it?
you to whisper into the mic. If the mic was closer, I could totally do that, but...
Yeah, we have to share the mic.
Yeah. It's kind of between us right now.
Okay, so let me just do a couple of these.
Turn up the gain. So now they'll hear every
Okay.
little detail.
Here's a tip for you guys. I need sandpaper, but and I use it for use it for the pieces of wood. But guess what? I'm gonna use it for this as well. I use emery boards. There's a little handheld, for your nails. And I'm just gonna clean up the edge of that tube. Make it look like it was not cut with a large human hacksaw.
You did 600 plus dots and you're stopping that after 5? Come on now.
I don't need that many pipes. There weren't that many pipes that came out of the, I was thinking like 4 various pipes that I'm sure the DM will find a way to kill us all.
Dude, these blue Yeti mics are no joke. I've got the gain all the way down. You can hear my wife snoring in the other room. Which way do you have the dial? Looking at the dial, because all the way to the right is up. I'm sure you know that, but I'm just throwing it out there just in case you don't.
All right, we're putting one of these there. Let me move
That's
this.
funny though.
We're putting one of the larger one that I've cut. I've cut 4 different sizes. I'm putting the longer one in the ocean because my feeling is that that's where more of the water would rush out to, and see what it would have eroded around the pipe there,
Okay.
or the land around the pipe, so it stuck out more.
Okay.
So let's
Fair.
dig away a section of our 1-inch foam. I need my smaller. Well, this will work. I'm gonna use my carving tools.
Oh yeah. As you continue to use the
Well, I mean to dig it out. I'm gonna cut
Oh, okay.
cut the edge, and then I'll get my carving
this
tools.
stool pops.
Get this out just in case.
Ooh, is that ASMR?
Okay, so I don't even know what these look like. That's
I
so
thought
cool.
you were going to make some cardboard wind chimes.
Cardboard wind chimes. Who's
the
making
tubes.
those? Oh yeah, I can do that.
clunk, 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 clunk.
Yeah. Well, they make a nice, jolly sound sometimes. No, it's not. That's not jolly at all. Ooh, that's a good one.
Depends on what you use it for.
Oh, I love these carving tools. Oh, that's so much better than using my
Right, it
thumbnail.
was kind of jolly.
Remember how I sat there and used my fingernail on all these? My thumbnail? This is so much better. Ooh, it's even sharper too. It's cutting them right. Oh, it came with a sharpening block too.
I could go get my,
Oh, don't make it. Oh, yes, you could get your little toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to leave. This sound is killer. Oh.
Oh, sorry.
I'll turn the gain back up, or rather down. So,
So what happened?
Lorena said I am sorry, but I'm going to have to leave. The sound is killer. I'm not sure which sound.
Sorry, Lorena.
Probably, my attempt at ASMR with the brush.
Oh.
With brushy.
Oh, you were playing over there? Nice.
I just can't handle sound like that. Oh, okay.
Oh, is it the squeaky of the,
It might have been all of it, honestly.
I know she doesn't like...
Oh, she said no, just joking.
Oh.
I was like, oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
Well, I know she doesn't like the... Is it cotton? Polyfill? Remember I was making Sir Mimsy and she didn't like the sound of him. Or the... like the cotton when I was stuffing him. She couldn't watch that.
Oh, she said no cotton touching.
Oh, cotton touching. Okay. I knew it was something. Okay, so that's the pipe that comes out into the ocean because this is underwater at this line right here. I don't know if you can see that. That's our
I
water
can't,
line.
but I'm also on a tiny little block.
Yeah, that's our water line. And some of these pipes are going to have come out a little bit higher. Maybe they travel around for other reasons. So we'll put one up. We'll put this one up way high.
Way high.
Maybe on the corner, and that's where a waterfall comes down out of that pipe.
Okay.
For whatever reason, it could be magical water. We don't know. I'll put it way up there.
Yeah, it could be. Could be lava.
Lava!
I don't know.
I gotta go update my fire.
Lava? He's supposed to be dead!
That'll get you sometimes. Okay, this one's
Lava
good.
sounds like llama.
Oh, okay.
Emperor's New Groove.
Oh,
Good
that.
times.
Oh, wow. I'll put this away. I shouldn't have put this away. Now I forgot which one I used. Alright. Oh, these carving tools are the best! Thank you, Nana Casey!
Rannick, I got you, Drake. Yes. Emperor's New Groove is amazing.
She surprised the crap out of me with this set, not only because she got it for me, but because she knows nothing about Amazon wishlist. She calls me every other day, can you order this for me? Or, how do I find someone's wish list? You know, like moms do.
Right?
And so when I got this, not only had she gotten me this off my Curious Crafts wish list, okay?
Right.
But she got me the t-shirt I have on tonight from my personal I want this shirt wish list.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
And
I
I was
forgot. You
shocked.
made such a big deal about that. So Rylan says, things that don't happen in other people's houses. Episode 2. My wife just came out of the back room holding a 5-foot ball python and said to me, does she look pretty? Yes. Yes, she does.
Why is there a python in your home? Or maybe I don't.
5-foot ball python.
Maybe I don't want to know. Okay, so that's where our pipes are going to be. And I don't know if we're going to use this one here, but we'll use this one and we'll put it up there in that corner.
Please no.
And I'm going to actually, I think I'm going to push this one further in to the
Ooh,
hole.
there's a lot of water here. There could be pythons in the Mirimoor.
Thanks, Rylan.
Another thing to chase, Aries.
Oh, speaking of snakes, Del Mori's
Oh yeah.
meme, that
Her hand has
picture.
become a meme.
It has. It's hysterical. I reposted it on Twitter.
Ron said we breed them. We've got somewhere between 90 and 105.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Then she is pretty.
What, so if there's only one ball python, it's not pretty? I'm confused.
Well, I kind of meant that it was a menace, like blocking up their toilet, and look what I dug out of it. Yeah.
Later on, until he thinks it's a rope toy. Yeah.
Yeah.
A crafting pipathon.
Ah, ha ha ha. I get it. Okay.
Anchoku said that, not me. Well, I mean, I did, but because of Anchoku.
I get it. I'm just digging this one out a little bit more so this pipe goes in a little further. And then I'm going to glue it in. Well, not now, but I will glue it in with... We'll use Gorilla Glue
See,
with
I'd be
this.
so bad at this because I don't have a very good, like I feel like my,
Very good at what?
order of operations would be out of order.
Well,
You know what I mean?
it's definitely something that you learn. Like I learned not to make the base...
Later now. Oh, Jake.
What not to put down first. Because then you block...
Right, exactly.
next step,
Doing the next
yeah.
step. So, like, I feel like I'd be really... If I streamed doing crafts, it'd be really just awkward
It
constantly.
would just me taking stuff apart.
Yeah.
Oops.
Jake said, I've been meaning to resub to your Patreon, but keep forgetting.
Oh, Jake, no worries. I know that you
It is not a
had some
problem.
business thing going on, so that's awesome for you.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going in there. Yeah, that's
I bragged about my friend.
Yes, you did. I always want to hear that kind of stuff anyway. Okay, so now that we've got the basic idea of where the pipes are coming out and where the water level is, let's think about the cliffside. Are they going to get around on stairways or rope bridges or just cliffside paths? So that's something to consider. The cliffside paths could be something as simple as that. Like all these little pieces that we
That had to be ASMR.
broke away. Whether it's sloped or...
Right. The thing is that, like, all the paths would have to be a comfortable path.
Yeah.
So that they're, like, when the halflings did live there, there was no fear of falling, you know?
Right, but...
And they all have to have the lucky feet.
yeah, well, these are 1 inch wide.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea is to use the ones from this. I have a whole other one.
There might even be, like, rails
I have a whole other one.
along the path.
And there could be rails.
Maybe. I'm thinking, whenever I think of this project, I think of a more natural looking Booty Bay.
That's what I was
from
thinking.
World of Warcraft.
I was thinking Booty Bay, but without so much wood.
Yeah.
More natural, more cliffside, and
But built in, like,
built
hobbit
in.
homes.
Yeah, but I did want the wooden one because I really like the idea of creating
Well,
the wood homes. So the paths we're going to create next of where we're going. And you know what? Maybe we won't create them next. Maybe we'll just put a house down and then decide how someone gets to it. And decide the area around it. The one thing I wanted to do with that is take these ones that I've already cut out.
Make a cliffside jumping puzzle for halflings. Yeah, so
Yeah,
humans can just
pretty
step
much.
across.
Yeah, there's a bunch of parkour stuff. Yeah, is take pieces like this, maybe like this,
Oh, wow.
and have them jut out from the side at these marks that I have here. The house can be partially on it and partially in the cliff, and then we build the path around it.
Okay.
But we get the houses done first.
You could even make it like the path actually goes under it.
Oh
and,
yeah,
and like
and the
there's
rope ladder
wooden-
goes up to the top.
Either rope ladder underneath, or there's like planks that they've made
Sure.
to kind of go up to it.
Well,
maybe something like that. I don't know.
Some pieces of wood like this
I imagine that some of the path wouldn't
that would
actually
be like
there,
support.
and it'd be a plank bridge or something.
Yeah,
that they
like
crafted.
supports like this.
Yeah, have supports definitely, but like, I imagine some of the pathing on the cliffside may not be there. Either it crumbled over time, or it just wasn't there when they
Right.
built this.
Right.
That they
so
might
they had
have
to
laid down
build something around a piece of plank
or
across.
Just, yeah, like
Yes.
like a bridge going across a gap.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
So we'll use these bits and pieces like this to do that. But let's do that second idea, and that is to create the house
Okay.
and put it into the on the side, and then decide how they were going to get there.
Okay.
So-
How many houses are we doing?
Well, let's talk about that.
Do you have your question mark?
I don't.
Okay.
I did not do that one. But let's ask the fam.
Hey, fam.
I don't have a clock in here. What time is it?
It is 7:58.
Oh, awesome. Okay,
So
plenty of
an hour.
time. plenty of time.
Right?
Plenty of time. I'm so excited. I
We
thought I
were
was
2
running out
hours,
of
right?
time. Yeah, 2 hours. Okay, so first of all, how big should a halfling home be?
Rylan says 6. Entropy says 7.
Okay, that's good. As long as Tranquil's done in the channel
Yeah,
and decides
200.
on 100. Okay.
I want to spread it across my living room floor.
No. Let's just move that over.
As cool as that would be.
That would be really cool. Let me get the cardboard because we're going to build the
Half size,
houses out of
obviously.
cardboard. Where do I put the cardboard?
The building should be half size.
Half size, I get it. So, I've got this 1-ply.
Real Tranquil says 251.
Is he on the channel?
No, Rylan said, at Real
Okay.
Tranquil says 251.
This is actually 2-ply cardboard, but it's condensed. So it's really thick, but it's really thin, if that makes sense. It's very sturdy,
There you go, yeah.
but it's thin because the ply has been condensed. I wish I could. Oh, here's a piece. For example, here's 1 ply of this poster board that you can get at Walmart for 58 cents. And it's just one of those, you open it up and you make your science fair project.
Right, yeah.
And it's
Hated
you can
this
see the weaving on inside. What is it called?
Oh,
It starts with it has a convoluted. No, it's
not perforated.
anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
It has that
Whatever that thing is.
in there.
Where it waves.
Whereas in this one,
The wavelation.
see, this one looks like it's one ply.
Corrugated.
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 That's it.
Corrugated.
That's a fancy word that means nothing to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so see there, you can see the 2 ply there.
It's correlated.
You can kind of see the 2 different, but that's almost as thick as this.
But the one
But
your finger's
this
on
is
has
sturdy. It has 2 ply. You can see
Yeah.
the 2 different
it's more
It's like
condensed
it's been-
together.
compressed to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's all right, Larina. I don't know how to talk tonight. I don't know how to spell tonight. I was like, yeah, it's fine.
These are great. I think you brought me these, but I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know how many I have.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go check. I'd rather use these.
Yeah, I mean, for
Let me
sure.
just go check really
Was that
quick.
from the one that was like the really thick? Did you peel those off of the thicker cardboard stuff? Oh, okay. Every time you say 2-ply, I have to look up to make sure that you're talking about cardboard. What? What? Why don't I get that?
I don't know. I think I'll use these.
Rylan, tell Real Tranquil I bought a plane ticket for March. That's in Choku.
Yay! I will see you then. I am.
Oh, toilet paper.
a member-
Not toilet paper. I'm confused.
I am a member of the bridal party, so you will see me in all my bridesmaid glory, chiffon glory. I will not have a D&D t-shirt on until the reception.
I was gonna say, you probably wouldn't care, let's be honest.
Well,
Honest?
they might care for the pictures. Okay, so I did find a bunch of these that you brought me, so I'm going to use these. These are much thicker, and I want to use these for the base. The walls, we can use the thinner, but I wanted at least the base to be a little bit thicker. So let's decide how big these halfling houses should be.
Well,
I'm calling them houses, but they're really more like
officially burrows.
burrows,
But-
right? But they've decided to make them into the
But
mountainside.
since it's a construction, what would you call that? Yeah.
Yeah. So partially into the mountainside, but then the rest made out of the front part made out of wood, with little jaunty roofs on the
Yeah.
top, and different color painted roofs. By the way, those the shingles, we're gonna paint them all different colors.
Okay. Rylan is not, Tranquil is not streaming his wedding, as amazing as that be, but I could ask him.
I don't know. We'll see.
Because if I have some decent internet on my phone, I could stream right off my phone.
That's true. You could do that. I don't know what location there are. Okay, how about 15? I'm talking in D&D terms.
Right.
15 feet by
But Mom, that's 2 inches. 3 inches.
15 feet by
Still Fanny.
by 20 feet. Does that seem big?
Well, how big is this room?
This is 12 by 12.
This is 12 by 12.
Ish, give or
So
take.
this would be more or less 2 by 2 in D&D.
Correct.
Okay. A halfling is a small race.
Small race.
Technically, small creatures in D&D take up half the space, so they should consider or we should consider that they take up. This room would be 4x4
Right.
for a small. Right? Or is it
No.
tiny?
No, this room. No, they're not tiny.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, is it small or tiny where the sizes get cut down?
I don't know.
On the
That's a DM question.
I'm pretty sure it's small creatures, but anyway, just thinking about living space, what would a medieval family?
Well, they would need a kitchen area, basically a cook
Right.
stove with a table,
Okay,
some beds, but they could be hammocked or they could be stacked
halflings
like
are
bunks.
very hammocky
Hammocky, yes.
types.
They
Probably sleep outside a lot. There could be hammocks outside.
hanging on, yeah. And we could do. There's another thing I was thinking on this cliffside village. We could have roots coming out the side.
Rylan is suggesting
from trees.
3x3 or 2x4.
Okay, and we could do a variety.
Yeah, there could be a variety.
Okay, so
that's kind of what I was imagining anyway.
Yeah.
There would be a variety. But,
Yep. Okay, but the basic square footage
yeah,
is the same.
the basic square
Okay.
footage. We got to think about just what all is in there and how big is a bed. You know, how much space
Right.
does that take up?
Right.
Are there desks? You know,
There could be a writing desk maybe in an office if there was someone
all
in
the
charge
heavy
of.
furniture and stuff was going to be closer to the cliffside.
Yeah.
The wall. No, seriously, because that's where the brace is underneath.
Oh, cliffside. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
don't want the
I was thinking
structure
the other
tilting.
thing. Yeah, yeah. That's where.
Just thinking logically about weight balance and
That's where the
everything.
family keeps their barbells.
Yeah, that's where they work out.
Okay, so that's a.
really buff halflings. They're all brawlers. Barbarian.
Okay,
halflings.
so let's do this with a 3x3. Okay, measure twice, cut once,
Right.
and I've already made my first mistake.
What's that?
This is 3x4, first of all,
Well,
which is fine. It's just that'll be the.
that's that one.
This will be the.
pays slightly heftier price for the space.
It'll be the quartermaster or the
Right, a structure meant for
a merchant
not living,
mercantile. Yeah, it'll be the mercantile.
non-residential. That's how I should think.
Yes, but I should build in the walls.
Wait, what do you mean?
I have to-
you mean
I have-
into the?
I have to build in walls.
into the.
Into the
Yeah.
size, and since this cardboard is slightly, I'm going to use this cardboard. This stuff.
So are you at least putting a edge? Oh, thanks, Leia Renna, for the host.
Oh, thank you.
Are you putting any cardboard?
Oh, cheeky.
3 Raiders from Twisted.
Oh, thank
Thanks,
you.
man. That is awesome.
Thanks, Twisted.
Wait, Twisted? Hi, Twisted.
Oh, cheeky.
That's
awesome.
great. Thank you.
But so are you putting that cardboard as walls around for the sake of seeing it
Yeah.
when we actually? Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. And the only the roofs will come off.
Right.
The roofs will be removable,
Okay, cool.
so they can play
Inside.
inside.
Just got done with some Monster Hunter World. I saw you creating a character in that. It looked
Cool.
it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, that does look fun.
I'd play it if I had a better computer.
Said everybody ever.
I can't even stream Overwatch. It's sad.
Oh no. Okay, so what I want to do is this is a very thin cardboard. So what I might do is I'm going to I'm not even going to worry about adding in the size for this cardboard. Now, how tall should a halfling wall be?
That scared me.
Oh, sorry.
The cardboard fell.
It didn't
and
fall.
I
I have a big piece here that's
my
kind of
peripheral
awkward.
thought it was something a lot bigger, so all I could do was just stare at it in horror as it fell.
I'll cut a little piece off so that won't terrify you, my young child.
My ears are now not having to deal with 2 streams at once and homework. Oh, good.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get my readers. That's why I'm
Oh, squinting so much?
squinting so much. That's okay.
Really, that had to be confusing. Twisted's screaming and us giggling like schoolchildren. Frantic! What's up, Frantic?
Hey!
Frantic Sniper is, might have been in Twisted's stream, but he's a common in mine, a regular in mine.
Welcome to my fun little crafting stream where you can see me cut cardboard. Yay!
Yay! D&D is fun!
Well,
It's not actually D&D, but...
it's more fun when you can play it.
Welcome.
Welcome! Oh, thank you! Thank
Thanks
you for the
follows,
follow.
Frantic.
Thank you so much. Okay,
I feel like I need to pronounce that better.
so this is frantic.
Yeah.
Is that
I
it?
keep saying frantic.
Oh, you're just saying it the lazy southern
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to build walls. How tall should a halfling wall be? Halflings are small creatures. and they only get in height as high as what, 3 feet? Are they slightly? They're slightly taller than gnomes.
No, gnomes are actually taller.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah, gnomes and dwarves share a similar height. Halflings are the shortest. But
Okay.
I think they can reach mid 3 feet range.
Mid 3 feet. Okay.
Yeah, if
So-
I'm not mistaken. I think Rylan could probably help us with that.
Okay, so if
Estimate,
we make if our ratio is that our ceilings are about
Lyrina says 4 feet to 4.5 feet. I thought that was more gnomes and dwarves, but maybe I'm wrong.
well, someone's got to get their player's handbook out and look.
No, and Rylan says I'd estimate in my wealth of incorrect knowledge that a halfling wall would be 1 to 1.25 inches. So 5 feet to whatever 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. 5 feet to 8 feet.
Jake said it's really cool and interesting from a video game developer perspective to watch physical game design because of all the similarities. Oh, that is cool.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Okay, so we need.
Oh, okay. Friend just got back from an interview, so we thought he'd hop in.
Oh yeah, nice. Well,
Very
good
nice.
luck.
Yeah, very good luck. Yeah.
Okay,
You need this halfling luck that we're.
Yeah, we'll
Vibing
roll
right
some
now.
halfling luck for you. All right, so we need an 8 foot. So that's about 1.5 inches.
Sure.
Well, 1 inch is 5
Well,
feet, and half is 2. So it's just over is like
7
an inch
and a
and.
half.
We'll do an inch and. We'll do 1.5 inches.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Halflings are 3 feet. Thank you, Riley. See, that's what I thought. The max height, or is it the max height or is it the generic height? Like the base, 3 feet. Because I think they can go taller than 3 feet, but not by a ton.
So if it's 3 feet, and then we want to make 5 feet, yeah, because 2 feet higher than a ceiling, and then an extra little bit
Yeah.
to make it so that their tiefling friends can come visit.
Right.
Okay.
All the tiefling friends they have.
So we'll make, and also we want to be able to have players be able to put their hands inside with the minis and move them around. So we don't want the walls too high anyway.
Yeah, 1.5 inches is about 7.5
Yep,
feet
7
to
and a
scale.
half. Okay, so we'll
It
do.
just said 3 feet. Okay.
Yep, we'll do 1.5.
Game Master's Vault. Hi.
Hi, welcome
Your
to the
new name?
stream. Yeah, that's
Gnomes
a
are
cool name.
between -4 feet. Oh, 3 to 4 feet.
Neg-
Okay. He missed the 3, so it looks like -4 feet. They're so small.
They're so small you can't see them. All right, so this
They
is why
walk
you. But,
inside the ground.
yeah, this is why you need a metal ruler when you use your X-Acto knife to cut cardboard, because otherwise you cut your.
Fat fingers.
Ruler.
And my dinner was in the way.
Okay, so this one's going to be. This is our mercantile, and it's going to be kind of in the center of our cliffside.
Yeah.
And it's probably should be this way, and then they'll walk in the front
Yeah.
door, and then shelves will line up here, and maybe over here we'll have the cash register, the merchant's desk.
Got my 3D
Maybe,
printer pumping
maybe we'll
out
have the
buildings
door
and-
over here.
You're on a new dartboard. Nice.
So we're gonna have the
Very nice.
the door at the 1 to 2 inch area. Now we want windows on the side that aren't facing the cliff because they need windows. They're jolly people, right?
Hey, Tails.
Tails! Yay! Late night for you, babe. Okay. We're not.
Frennick, I think Twisted's actually done. I think he's in here. Or he was. He raided us.
We're
Yeah, there he is.
I don't know if we're gonna. I know that when I did the crow's nest, I built the walls first, and then I applied the floor. However, I know I made the bar separate. This is the tavern part, and the pass-through window to the kitchen.
Wait, pick that up.
Pick it up.
You're raising the bar.
No, stop. Why did I fall for that? Okay, so is it wine time yet? Okay.
I live here. It's always wine
It's
time.
always wine time.
You gotta
So
deal with me.
if but the thing is, I applied these. I had all this space to do it. This giant. Stop. Really?
I'm having fun.
What are you, 4?
27.
So I don't think I'm going to be able
I'll take
to.
back my bits.
I don't think I'm going to be able to apply the floor with the walls on it, especially since they're 1.5 inches tall.
Thank you, Enchoku.
Right?
Sorry?
Oh, jeez.
I was reading chat and playing with the roof.
I see that I don't think that if I put the walls on, that I will be able to apply the floor. Raise the roof.
Raise the roof.
I gotta quit looking over there, guys. I need to, I need someone to
She
buy
needs
me a
pyramid head.
screen
Thank you, Jake.
to go between me and my producer, who's being a goofball. So you know what? Let's get straight to the floor. Guess what, people? I got pieces of floor.
Stick the floors on with supports first. And Choku suggested?
Yes, I'm putting the floor on first, and then I'll put the walls on afterward. And I might actually put the walls on the outside. No, not on the outside. I changed my mind about that also. Okay, so once again, we're going to get our craft sticks. These are the skinny sticks. You can buy them at
why did you specify that they're skinny? Are you fat-shaming sticks?
I am Hey, I tried a bride dress on today, a bridesmaid's dress on today, and either they are too small or I'm going dressed
Could you
as
stop this dress from fat-shaming me?
Yeah, I had to. I'm like, what is wrong with this dress? Either the sizes they run small or I'm going to the wedding as a cow. Okay, so I told that to my sister, who's also a bridesmaid, and then she replied, "Oh no, you're not." I said, "Moo." Okay, so you see how I line that up? I love this cutting board. I lined these up using a straight edge, and I'm gonna just measure out with my handy dandy
I thought you were gonna say that.
metal ruler.
Goodness gracious, not to derail anything, but 17 viewers.
Hey everybody! I'm so glad you're here.
What is that from?
I don't know. Mr. Hanky.
I don't think it's Mr. Hanky.
Okay, so what I do, I measured these out 2 inches, 2 inches, and this is the scrap ones. And most of these, by the way, are the scrap ones from previous projects. But save them because you're going to need an occasional 1-inch one, and that's what these are good for. You can use a pair of scissors, or you can use a small, tiny saw, or you can use a Dremel bit.
Right.
But I like to use my heavy-duty wire cutters. Now this would be fun.
That worked so well that one time. What were you cutting? That was snapping in half.
Oh, those were something else. But here's what's fun is I'm gonna see if I can aim it at Drake when I do this. Ready? No, it won't go that far. I don't want to take out my camera anyway, or my laptop.
Use a chainsaw.
So a chainsaw.
A halfling-sized chainsaw.
We'll be here for the next year, folks. All right, so I'm gonna put that blade right on the line. Give it a snap. I held both sides. I learned that after I lost the first eye.
Yeah, well, she's actually wearing an eye patch that you can't see because it blends with her skin so well.
And that's the scrap one. So I'm going to cut a bunch of these 2-inch by 2-inch ones, and we can chat about Mirimoor. What shall the name of our halfling mercantile be?
Oh, I guess the sign could still be standing. Now, actually, we probably need some lore first, because if it's if it's been abandoned long enough, things like the sign might have eroded or fallen away.
Maybe only part of the name is there, and people
part of the
don't,
name could be
don't
there,
remember.
or even the sign could be down in the water.
Ooh, or just hanging on by one piece of chain or something.
Yeah, one chain or...
Now these, I do know that the story that we talked about, at least, these halflings had a direct connection to Maeston, which is a gnomish...
Well, no, they had a direct... it was to the north, the gnomish capital. You said
Oh,
Maeston.
Granlund. Yeah, I'm sorry, Granlund.
Yeah.
But there was a ley line...
Half-price halfling.
Half-price halfling, I like that. Everything's half price.
Dieter Von Teeny Pants.
Oh, I like that one too.
Oh, Frantic, the Clover scare count thing. So my younger sister Clover, who or she's an assistant producer.
Yeah.
On the stream, so when I can't be here, she's sitting here doing what I'm doing.
Usually checking her phone.
Usually like this.
I never.
That sounded like it came up twice.
Yeah, it did. It did actually come up twice. That's really weird. I don't know why it's doubling. I'll have to look into that. You know what? Actually, I think I know why. But we'd have to stop the stream and bring it back up and everything, so we're not going to worry about it. But, so I'll fix it. Oh, wait, it actually counted twice. It went from 58 to 60.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's crazy. But yeah,
weird.
Clover would be on her phone doing something like this, and chat would be
chatting.
chatting.
Scrolling
so
by.
we created a way to scare her into paying attention. So, and every time Mimsy pops up, she jumps.
It scares her.
And it's really funny.
It's hysterical.
Right, that was spooky. Because
Yeah.
they could hear the double echo.
Yeah, I don't know what's going.
There's something going on with I'm pretty sure the bot is.
Maybe the bot is actually Why are these 2-inch ones in there? That's crazy. I didn't know I had some already cut.
Wait a minute.
Make sure that I didn't, that it's not up twice.
I was gonna say, you actually might have put the alert. Well, no, because it's all the Sir Mimsy bot's also, which is a chat-based thing, is pulling it up twice. So there actually might be something wrong on Twitch's end.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a replicator.
I'm cutting some 1-inch pieces
It's a
because we're
mimic.
gonna start. It's a mimic.
One's the real Mimsy bot, the other's a mimic.
Okay, we can get started with these, and I'll cut some more in a little bit. You saw how easy these were to cut. They just take time. So we're gonna make the floor, and we're gonna use all-purpose glue. We don't. Elmer's is fine. We don't need the. We don't need Gorilla Glue. That's gonna be for when we attach foam to foam. I've discovered. And we don't need Craft Bond, which is a slightly thicker bit. We're gonna use regular Elmer's craft glue, and you only need a tiny little strip of it. Oh, you know what else I did? Sorry. Before I
What?
start. This was just the way I did the in. I made a couple of measurement lines so that I would... Oh, should I put them this way? Or this way?
Sorry, what's that?
Should I put them vertical or
Oh.
horizontal? What do you guys think? That one? That way? That way or the other way? I think I like them this way.
I think that way makes more sense.
Okay. Put it.
Although structurally, just thinking, trying to think architecturally, if
Yes.
that's a word, what would make more sense in terms of building so it doesn't fall apart into the water beneath, you know, because it's relying on
Well,
gravity, not
if you're talking about things that are cantilevered,
violence. I like horizontal,
horizontal.
maybe diagonal.
I'm not doing diagonal floors.
That was Anshoku. That's the
If you're cantilevering something to stay on the side of a building, like a fireplace usually is cantilevered off of a house, or a deck can be cantilevered out further than it supports, then you would want it to be this way, I think, and not this way, because then it shows more support this way. So if we're putting our mercantile against the cliffside here, then we're going to want it this way. So there, we've decided.
All right. Jake suggests Harry Foot's discount wares, lower prices, lower heights.
Oh, I like that. I don't know if we need a slogan.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it was.
My stream needs a slogan.
Welcome to Curious Crafts. Lower prices, lower expectations.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
I don't know why prices though. I could have replaced that word too.
That was way too much glue, by the way.
Concentration, lower concentration.
I do get that out of the light. I do get distracted quite a bit. My family
I think I get more
distracts me.
distracted than you do.
You were just putting a wooden roof on your head, miniature roof on your
Yeah,
head.
and I keep thinking about doing it again. A fireplace is not normally cantilevered off the house.
Ours is. I mean, it's not cantilevered off the house.
Ryland's
On
like, ooh,
its
maybe
own.
spiral. I assume he means out of the floor.
Spiral.
Floorboard.
Ryland, seriously, dude. Okay, so and again, to keep the spaces, the important grid, the 1-inch by 1-inch grid for D&D 5e at least play. I know some people like to use hex, but our games we tend to use. Actually, we use two things. We use 1-inch by 1-inch grid, and we use a tape measure. You will find our DM constantly has a tape measure around his neck, and there's 2 or 3 more around the table for other players to guesstimate their spell range. Not this DM, not Drake, but the real Tranquil when he DMs. He's always got a tape measure, and on the tape measure he's actually marked 60.
Yeah, I remember. Jake says, I'm enjoying the obscure vocab word cantilevered being used often.
Sorry.
No, I'm going to use it more now. Anyone that uses hex grid for D&D has no soul. They're worse than gingers.
Hey! Has he seen a picture of me?
There's a couple of gingers in the stream right now.
There's-
One of
there
them
are- there
being
are-
the host.
There are 3.
Why did the Italian man stay with his girlfriend?
Uh-oh. Careful, I have filters on.
He can't leave her.
Oh.
Something worse than a ginger? Question mark. Layrina says.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Guys.
You're bringing the heat now, man. Careful, Riley.
Layrina is also a football player.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't piss her off.
Riley, yes, I did.
I went there.
Cantilevered.
Well, it's just funny as the cantaloupe.
Yeah,
Haven't got a ladder.
Heck, Rainik. Oh, man.
Okay. This is fun! I haven't done woodworking buildings in a while, so I'm glad we're doing this combination of terrain and buildings.
That's a good point, actually. You know what you haven't done in a while is minis.
Yeah. They're so hard to see on the screen. I know that this is tiny too, but...
You being salty tonight, Rylan?
Yeah, he is. He's cruising. That's what he's doing.
For what? Please rhyme it.
That's a 2. Why are these 2-inch ones in here? Someone got my 2-inch sticks mixed up with the odd...
That would be you.
I would never do that. That's like an abomination. There's another big
Frantic,
word
I
there.
didn't either. He said, to be honest, didn't even know makers and crafting was even a category.
Surprise!
Surprise!
I'm not the only one, too. Layrina has a really cool stream where she makes steampunk stuff. You have to check her out.
I don't even know what that word is, Antoku. Could you please make a partique floor?
Parquet?
Parquet?
Parquet. I'm not making a parquet floor.
Parteq.
Oh,
That's why I said partique.
yeah.
'cause I,
It's not parquet then. I said it wrong. I've never heard of that kind of a floor. I love, if you guys don't have, if you're a crafter and you don't have one of these Fisker's cutting boards, you need to go rush right out. Not now. Watch my stream.
yeah.
After the stream.
Put it on your phone. Go now. Get it. Come back.
Oh, you know what we're not using tonight?
The D20 command?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, what?
We're not using my glue gun tonight.
Bacon Girl 1122. Hello.
Hey, Bacon Girl, welcome back.
Welcome back. That's right.
How can you
That's
forget?
right, I loved your name.
How can you forget bacon?
I know, I'm sorry.
Welcome back. We are building a halfling house.
So it's now a 2D20 every time you do it because the command is happening twice for some reason.
Oh, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
I wonder if it's probably something I did because I redid.
No, because it's doing the commands. It's doubling the commands too. I actually think it might be Twitch. I think Twitch is sending, like the API is being sent
Oh.
doubly by accident.
You know what the fun part is about this floor also when we get to it?
Twitching and driving is the new texting and driving.
Yeah. Is when we go to paint it because I love mixing the watery acrylic paints to create a floor, and the best thing about this is we can add a little tint of like a blue or something like an azure just to make it look like watery
Yeah.
or like a moldy
Yeah.
because it's been long abandoned.
Rylan, you're not rolling with advantage or disadvantage. You're rolling on 2 different saves.
Ugh,
Because I'm an evil DM.
2 different saves. For this one, I used a multicolored brown and some bit of red wash, watered down. And the reason why I water down the acrylics when I paint
You
these
guys are so nice.
is because then it shows the wood grain still. If you use a thick paint, then it hides the wood grain and it kind of gets rid of the wood effect of the floor.
It would.
Really, is this all you're gonna do tonight? Is just throw puns out
I
there?
was trying not to laugh. Oh, man. Hidden fluorescent floor patterns.
And you know what? I didn't think about this, but not this building because this is a mercantile. But when we do make the house,
Oh,
a house building, a house structure,
okay.
when we build the house
Right.
for someone, if they have a way to access it from underneath, then I have to make sure that I build a trapdoor on the floor to go underneath.
Okay.
And I'll show you how that works.
I just had a thought that go through my head, which was funny.
This is-
Also, Frennick said, oh yeah, I did get the job from the interview.
Oh,
But
awesome!
It's a job for an arcade, so that should be fun.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
That sounds like fun.
Play some Gauntlet for me. That tells tells everybody how old I am.
Hey, I played Gauntlet. It wasn't the original, but it was still Gauntlet.
This is the attic floor of the crow's nest, which I've been showing you. It has a trapdoor in it that actually works. It is built into the cardboard underneath. I painted the cardboard black, but you can still see the stripes of the cardboard on there. And there's a tiny little ring that I've put in there to be the ring to open it. But it does, it opens and closes. So we might put that as as a door to get into the halfling home.
Mm-hmm.
The Johnsons.
The Johnsons.
Sure. I don't know. I just said that.
Jeez.
Just to make you pay attention.
Blue Mimsy needs food badly.
Blue Mimsy? What's wrong with Mimsy?
I don't know.
He's
That's
sad?
what Rannick said. Blue Mimsy needs food badly.
Why is Mimsy blue?
I don't know.
Mimsy's never blue. He's always happy. I mean, he's blue because
He's
blue.
physically blue, but... Which actually means he might need a doctor.
In fact, that's why I did my nails this way today.
Oh, because
With
of
the blue
Mimsy?
to match Mimsy. And Clover's hair. Okay. I'm totally getting my hair done that way next time.
Oh, Blue Mimsy needs food bad. Oh, you just phrased it
Oh.
wrong. Did you talk about Gauntlet and don't expect that? Seriously?
No.
Double die. Yeah, that was also where my mind went as
Now
well.
I get it. Now I get it.
Yeah. Blue Mimsy is about to die.
Now I get it.
Mimsy. Heck you.
Okay, let's get some more of these 1-inch ones. Okay, so you can see here the marks on the natural wood makes on here, the grid, the 1-inch by 1-inch grid. Let me see if I can. Well, here I can put it right on top.
loading up Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Hey, the new Gauntlet on Steam is pretty good. By the way, just throwing it out there.
I've done shopping for you for Christmas.
I've already got it.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh, where was I?
Okay. These are hanging off the edge here, but that's all right.
There's a dummy perimeter.
Oh, why is that sticking out longer than it should? That's crazy.
You're crazy.
I'm gonna when that dries. Oh, I'll do it now.
Oh.
Okay, so now you can see if I put this on top of my cutting board here, you can kind of see the natural squares here. You count 4 from for each of these 1/4-inch sticks, and then you see the 1-inch ones here. So you can see the 1 by 1 squares. So you can move your characters around. I will get Ronan to show you.
Yay, Ronan.
I want to move over here. She doesn't sound like that in real life. Ta-da! All right, that's enough of that. Stop.
Hey, stop that.
That's enough of that. Okay, where's my wall?
Last time I used it.
Where'd you put it?
Put it away.
This isn't it. That's too big. That's 2 inches. I've lost it. I've lost the wall.
Okay, I'm back.
I don't know where it went. I'll have to cut another one.
Safety was first, by the way.
Oh, I'll have to cut another one. Fine, I'll cut another one. We just decided on 1.5 inches.
So I added a command. I'm testing it right now, so anybody in chat just don't pay any attention to it if it fails.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Cool.
Did it work?
It worked. I did it twice, but it worked.
I wonder what's wrong with that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it'll more than likely it'll fix itself. I think there's a Twitch issue going on.
Okay. So I have decided to put this 1.5-inch wall on the outside of the building. 2 reasons. Because I don't want to try to glue it onto the floor. And also, I thought the 1.5 inch is just a tad too tall So, are you dancing over there? When do you ever dance?
Never.
Except,
That wasn't dancing, that was moving with style.
oh. Should this halfling mercantile have windows in it? And if
Actually,
so,
maybe not.
because they're on the cliffside and they'd have to batten down. Oh, what about those kind of windows that have the
Well, because halflings are sneaky in general, and, you know, if you're a
But
shop
it'd be
owner-
dark. I guess I would have lanterns.
I was about to say skylights, but this is the same thing as a window, just on top, so...
Yeah, and it would leak and stuff. They're on the ocean, so they get bird poo on there, like seagulls and stuff. All right, so I'm gonna put it on the outside. But we need a door. Do we need a door?
Probably.
Okay.
Because even though this is
Would they be the arched ones? Arched ones?
Probably.
Oh, great! I can't figure that out. Ooh, I can build that.
Okay.
I can do that. You challenge me.
As halflings are typically a jovial, friendly type of people,
Yes.
I imagine amongst their own kind, they'd probably be comfortable having, you know, unlocked doors and windows
true.
and everything. But also, halflings are known to be thieves in traditional D&D.
Yes.
And if one, you know, stole some carrots from one guy's farm, going off of the Hobbit there.
This cliffside farm.
Yeah. Then you know what I mean, though. Like,
Yes, I
they
get
might
it.
get vindictive and like, well, I'm going to steal from that guy.
Yeah.
But also, it's a village, it's a town, it's a city, it's, you know, other people.
It's a
can come in.
community.
Other people can come in. Is my point.
Oh, that's true.
So
yeah.
they have to worry about other people and other races. Cannot have a halfling jumping puzzle without a path to the next jump.
Right. I need to find my other piece, or I need to cut more. Oh, here it is. I found it. Go me. This is like a house of cards. Ah! Okay.
And Choku, you just gave me an idea.
See what you did now, Choku? Okay, so here's the other thing. I build wood floors in my houses.
You're a carpenter?
I do. I am. See?
You're a carpenter? I do. I do indeed.
I do carpenter.
I do indeed carpent.
Carpent. Carpent left and right. But the sides, the walls, are not carpented.
We really need to start a dictionary, a Curious Craft dictionary.
My favorite so far is what a group of mushrooms is
A
called.
trip.
A trip.
A trip of mushrooms.
That's our word for it.
Jake actually helped us out with.
That's right, he did. I remember that. So what I did was I used. Let me see if I can get that closer. Is that coming in focus, or are you not paying attention?
It's still in relative focus. I mean, it's a little fuzzy, but it's
Okay.
not bad.
Can you see the walls though?
I think so.
So these walls here.
I'm sure everybody else is leaning in a little bit, but it's good.
Okay. Boo! Just kidding. So
Jump scare.
these walls are not painted. This is, believe it or not, this is scrapbooking paper.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll go get a sheet. Be right back. You gonna put our hold music on?
I wish we had hold music. Jake, can you get on some hold music for us, please? I use Anita's espresso bean paint for any painting on wood. A nice light coat gives a real good wood look. Oh, okay. Did you hear that?
That's way too hard for me.
Wait, what?
That's too hard for me. That requires more painting, and when you paint cardboard, especially the thin cardboard.
Oh, cardboard.
If it was wood, I'd paint it. But I'm putting it on the
Well,
card.
but they said for painting on wood.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
But it's Anita's espresso bean paint.
Anita's is what I think Hobby Lobby has, and I've seen the espresso bean paint. I actually might have some.
Oh.
So yes, good call on that.
Thanks for the input.
So this is the paper I use. I get it per sheet. This one says 59 cents, but I always get a bargain.
Of course you do.
Look for it on sale. I used this for my ship when I made the Ravens. I don't know what. I can't remember what my stuff's called anymore. It's a boat.
It's a boat.
But I have a lot of it, and I just cut it with a paper cutter, or I can use the X-Acto knife too. And I use a wash, which is a glue and water wash, and I glue it onto there, and then I will glue it onto there, and that will be our wall. So it looks like wood, but it's not wood. It's cardboard, which makes the terrain lighter.
Right.
For playing, because you really don't want to lug around.
Yeah.
I mean, we made shade mark out of styrofoam and paper plates, and that thing still weighs a lot. I mean, granted, it has some rocks and some
Yeah. There was some heavier materials.
other heavier materials
but
on there, but
still.
that thing is still heavy. But it comes in all different kinds of woods. I think.
When you have to lug around 15 books,
Well, yeah.
and then dice, and then your notes for your game as a DM,
Yeah.
and then terrain.
Exactly.
You want something to be light.
I've picked up several pieces of scrapbooking paper for various projects. I even have, like I said, this one here would be fun for a marbled hall, like a king's ballroom. This one here. I used this one for my dice jail to make it look like the inside of a
rustic.
And I might use this in this too, maybe on the walls instead of some of the lower houses to make it look like it's
like the color's been washed away and it's
or moldy.
Moldy.
Yeah. This
Yeah, that would
is
work.
this is called it doesn't have a name.
That's why I GM at home. I
Yeah.
need a U-Haul to transport all my terrain.
Here's
Fair
some more.
enough.
This is more like rust. And I use this rock paper to make the inside of the dice jail as well. And there's some more. I use this. This is the one I use for the ship. So I just have a bunch of this paper that I use for some of the projects that I have. And good old parchment. You can always use that too if you wanted it to have something. Okay, let's put this away.
What was our new word? To carpent?
To carpet. To carpet. Let me get those out. Because we have some time to do some more rooms and more walls and stuff. Let's work on this some more. I'm gonna cut this piece out. It matches that line perfectly. I liked this pattern because it looked like wood and it was variety, but also this piece, and these 4 pieces on here cover it all. It has a consistency. It's the same on every sheet. So I can make my buildings look very similar.
You get 2 quotes for every time you do quote, Rylan.
But this is already pre-measured. I'm just going to cut that just like that. There's already a line on there.
I forgot that quote.
Alrighty.
Do we have any other words? I feel like we've come up with a couple, but all I have is trip and carpent.
Oh, I'm sure that we can trip along merrily. Okay, so I need to measure the walls out before I put cardboard on them. This is one I've measured out, and I want to put the paper on both sides. And on the door frames, I'll actually wrap it around the cardboard edge to hide that edge. Or on some of the projects, I've put a piece of not on this floor. I did it on another floor. I put a piece of trim to trim it out with the wood.
It's a piece of trim.
It's a piece of trim.
Okay. Piece of trim.
It is much easier to put these on before you attach it to the wall. Or to the floor. That's why I'm doing it this way. Okay. Okay, and the way you want to do this is with a wash. Hey, Littlest, can you grab a paintbrush for me, please? And my jug of water, please. She can't hear me. She's got her earbuds in.
Hey.
It's okay. I'm getting
Just
up.
go over, kick her. Get up.
I'm coming.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Where's my water?
I'm promoting. It's a little late now, but I'm promoting.
Who are you promoting?
On Snapchat.
They're gonna get in just in time to
To see it
see
in.
me say goodbye. Yeah. All right. So I keep a jug of water down here
Ah,
so I can water down glue.
Typos. Oh gosh, I don't want that one. Go away. Panic.
Typically I do a 1-to-1 ratio. I actually did not grab a paintbrush.
Go figure. Rylan, what's Snapchat?
I don't use Snapchat.
Good.
I have an Instagram account, but I don't. It's not very active. Whee! Gotta get a paintbrush.
Boom. Attach.
I gotta find one that isn't broken.
What's ranging?
Scare him.
Is that a meme? You didn't scare me.
Okay, let me just give this a stir. Oh, I got it everywhere.
Jake, Snapchat is the place with all the 10-second nudes, right?
Nice, Jake.
Is that the place where they yeet and dab? It is a place where they yeet and dab,
Oh,
yes.
please don't tell me that's where Yeet and Dab came from.
No, it's not.
I made a mess.
It probably didn't help.
Okay.
You know, some people use Snapchat like normal people. Just,
Not after yeeting and dabbing.
well, true, but...
Alright, so this is watered down glue. It's probably a 1-to-1 ratio.
You're watered down glue.
Here, towel.
Took you a second there,
I
Tally.
know, I'm tired. Man, it's been a day.
Yeet.
Alright. And I have a cold. Pity me, Drake. Alright, so that's going on there.
I'm going Snapchatting so I can yeet my floss and dab my 10-second nudes.
Jeez.
That's right. Lorena, me too. I'm exhausted.
It's just been a day. I'm not worried about the edges of this, guys, because I will put trim on the outside, wood trim. Ta-da! You want to give it a little bit?
We need like a cheer sound effect.
Yeah.
It'll be, 10 seconds late, but...
Trim. You can see on the outside of the inn that there's trim around the windows and on the corners and on the door frames.
Trim, trim,
And even a windowsill there. I'm talking because of that silly song.
That's a chimney. So
Yes.
it made it even funny.
So I'm not worried about the edges. I do tend to match up corners though. I'm on the inside. I'll make sure that it matches, which is why I'm keeping that piece attached because that'll be on the inside, and it'll go to the next corner. Oh, jelly.
Peanut butter?
I'm gonna give that a fold.
An adjective. A group of mushrooms.
You guys are putting that together, seriously?
I put together a little thing.
Simply smashing!
Simply
Rylan,
smashing!
Thank you for the 50 bits.
Thank you, Rylan.
Yeah, boy.
That was to see you yeet or hear you yeet.
Oh, Rylan said there is a cheer sound effect, and then he did that. I get it now.
Oh yeah. That's a cheer.
Simply smashing.
That's Jimmy Sherwood for those of you who follow him on Twitter.
Does he have a Twitch account? I could shout him out.
He does not.
Oh,
Not that I know of.
okay.
I mean, he has a Twitch account because he has come into the stream
but
to
you don't know
watch.
if he
but
streams, yeah.
I don't know if he streams. I
Fair
can't
enough.
believe Rylan's not on that list. I am so upset about that, Rylan. You don't
How
even know.
dare you.
I know. I am not happy with myself on that. Can't believe it. Such a loser.
Is this Thursday our game?
Oh, let me talk about it's not.
Okay, good.
One of our players can't make it. Our tank can't make it.
Wait,
Our paladin can't make it.
Oh, but it's not that game.
Yeah, it is.
It's the one shot.
Oh, it is a one shot. Yeah, but whoever just can't make it.
Oh, okay.
But let me tell everyone about what's going on tomorrow because we haven't touched on that at all.
Yeah.
While I'm putting this wall together, I'm not being very instructive. I'm just sort of doing it, and they're watching. But to be honest, half the time they just rather watch you put hats on. So I'm just going with that. Tomorrow I am streaming all by myself. This is why I need that Elgato Stream Deck.
Right, on your
Because I am all by myself tomorrow. I am. It's on my coffee wish list.
Thanks, Riley.
And I really. Oh, what?
Oh no, he shouted out Jimmy for us. He gave
Thank
linked
you.
his Twitch account.
Oh yes, awesome. Yes, if you sub to the channel, Twitch Prime or
Or otherwise.
there are certain small advantages you can have. You definitely get Sir Mimsy next to you on there, but
I mean, Mr. Sherwood definitely has his Twitch account is set up as if he was planning on streaming.
oh,
And he does have the title is Test Stream. Woot woot.
well,
So
maybe he's gonna eventually
maybe
stream. That'd be
he will,
awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't do
We
this
should
right.
properly shout him out later.
I didn't do this right.
Why?
I don't know. I just didn't.
Just why?
Reasons? I meant that because that's meant to be the door to the. This is the wrong one.
Oh,
This has to go on the smaller wall.
LOL half wall.
It is. It's the wrong wall. It's this one.
How dare you?
I know. Derp.
Is there any work that you foresee you needing to do off stream for the sake of it's gonna take a while?
Yeah. Yeah, I will do that.
What is it? Do you know?
I'll probably make some more of these houses and have them ready since I don't want to have them sit and watch me make
Multiple
7 of these
houses on
houses.
multiple
Yeah.
streams. Yeah.
Um.
Oh, the coffee doesn't have what you are going for. It still says second mic.
Oh really? Oh, down below?
I mean, I linked your coffee in the chat, and let's see.
No, that was a long time ago. I already got the second mic. Thanks to you guys.
That says Elgato Stream Deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scroll down. I'm looking to see if maybe you had somewhere else, on the page.
Gotcha. So
Never mind. It's buried in a wall of text.
yeah. So
That's what he said.
So tomorrow at 1:00, so it's like a lunchtime stream for my U.S. viewers and East Coast or whatever viewers. But if you're in the U.K. or further that direction, you could probably watch it as an evening show. So I want to do something for my European friends, and but I'll have to produce it myself because Drake works and Clover is at school. So I'm going to write.
How dare us.
I'm going to write one shots. And it's going to be called 3 Sheets, 1 Shot, and yes, I was drunk when I came up with that title. But I think it's brilliant.
Lily, why do you feel so dumb right now?
Who feels dumb?
Lily said she feels dumb right now. I don't know why.
What's wrong, sweetie?
Rylan, why 4?
So the idea is 3 sheets, 1 shot means that it'll be about 3 pages long, and it'll be a 1-shot D&D 5th edition
Yes.
adventure, or mystery, or dungeon crawl, and we'll write it together. I already have part of the story.
What was the first one?
The
Adventure?
first one.
What was the first one of the 3 different options?
It's adventure,
Right.
dungeon crawl, or mystery.
Okay, but couldn't a adventure include a dungeon crawl?
Um.
I feel like adventure's a little too vague.
Well,
with the-
adventure
along
kind of
with the other two.
encompasses doing like an errand for the queen, like going from city to city.
Right. Okay.
A dungeon crawl basically means you're gonna go down to a dungeon, fight some
For loot.
For loot.
You're playing Diablo.
Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
yeah. And then a mystery means there might be puzzles, like thinking puzzles and
Right.
that kind of thing involved. And it's called 3 Sheets, 1 Shot, and I'll be writing it with the help of you guys, giving me, twists and turns to the story, or maybe a character's name, or
Okay. Yeah. So it's a
interactive writing.
interactive writing of putting together a simple 1-shot.
Exactly.
Cool.
And then I'm bringing back on Thursdays.
Really quick
Yes.
question regarding the 3-sheet 1-shot.
Yeah.
Rylan asked, where will these be available afterward?
Well,
Since you asked,
I haven't decided yet, but I think that
you did hear Twisted Stranger, but it wasn't in reference to you. Sorry.
oh,
Although you spelled your name wrong. You put Twisted.
well, he has that right.
He has that right. Anyway.
I was thinking that if they were successful, if the stories turned out pretty well, not only would everyone who contributed to the story get credit in the final story, but I would either put them on DMS Guild and give a discount for my patrons,
Okay.
like a basically a free for my patrons,
Right. Yeah.
or maybe just have it as a PDF for my patrons at a certain level.
Right.
I haven't decided yet, but they would definitely have a very distinct homebrew flavor.
Right.
I think I'm pretty decent at writing some homebrew stories and tales, and it'd be fun to have some help, just kind of a twist to the story. Someone says, what if they do this? Yeah, let's go that direction.
Right. Okay.
So we'll see how it goes. We're testing this out tomorrow.
Okay. Jake says, I think I've been drunk every time I've come up with any creative idea I've ever had.
I know, right? It works. It just you go with what works.
And Lily said, I spent like 5 minutes trying to put on a case that had Velcro on it to get it on.
And
I guess she didn't realize it was Velcro.
Oh,
She was trying to do
oh.
something with this and was like, oh, there's Velcro. And yeah, Twisted, I know you're doing your voice check. Unfortunately, today was lined up with this, so I can't participate.
well, we'll be done here at 9, our time.
Do you mind if I shout something out real quick?
Sure.
There's no date currently set for the start, but on Twisted's Twitch channel,
Ooh.
we're going to be streaming an online D&D game
Oh, that's right.
that he's running.
You told me about that.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
More details to come, but tonight they were doing a sound check with everybody but me. But
Gotcha.
I mean, I should be okay on because I talk to him almost daily. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
So if you want to keep an eye out, go follow him. I won't be able to make Wednesday daytime when I have to go into the office like tomorrow, says Rannick.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I understand that it's a time when people have to work, and it might just be something that you
Catch up on the
catch
VOD
up
later
on.
type of thing.
Yeah, but on Thursdays I'm bringing back. We had so much fun. I'm bringing back Antan's Tree. So
Right.
on Thursdays at 1:00, also self-produced. Once again, still need that Elgato Stream Deck. Not that I know how to. Not that I know how to use it, but Drake can show me how to use it.
I want one too, by the way. So if you want to, pop on over to my channel.
Maybe there's a 2-for-1 sale going on somewhere.
That would be awesome.
But I'll be doing that on Thursdays at 1:00 also, and those definitely will get streamed up to YouTube to watch later because
Right.
that's making an ornament.
Right. It's
So
still
it's like
cracking.
you get Christmas once a week all year.
Right.
Most every week.
Yeah,
We'll see how it goes. This is the new lineup for this. Since I've never, put show lineups together, we're
Right,
gonna,
yeah, we'll see
we're
how
gonna
this
try it out.
goes.
We'll see how it goes.
If anything, you could just push it back a little bit, in the day,
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah.
The girls know how to work a door.
A door.
They can get inside.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm a stay-at-home mom first and a streamer second.
Oh, I'm a streamer first. Everything else second.
So anyway, you can see I know we're chatting, but I am putting this together. I'm not gluing any of the walls to the floor yet. I'm just measuring it to have it ready. I do want to put glue the paper onto the cardboard first, and have both sides done before I do that.
Are the walls and the floor gonna match in terms of coloration?
No, it'll be similar to this.
Oh, okay.
It'll
I
be
see.
similar to
Oh,
how.
but that's still a similar color though. It's
Well,
not-
yeah. I would say that whoever stained the floors and that probably stained the walls. And I think it's a good idea
Medieval
that
times stained anything. It was just that's how it looked.
yeah, that's true. And I can see that in this one that we might use, like I said, some blue coloration on the floor in addition to the browns for the wood, just to
Okay.
give it that hey, we're by the sea
Right. Okay.
look to
Where are
it.
the doors for the halflings? Asks Sanchoku.
This one is going to be right here. That's where this door is right there. I'm working around to this one door.
Did we decide windows or no windows?
You said no windows.
Okay.
Are we doing windows?
I mean, this is a group project. I'm one person in the group.
What do you guys think? Should we put windows on? Do they need windows in the side?
Well, this particular building is
Because now is the time. This is the mercantile. This is
So a
where
shop.
Yeah, the general goods store.
Right. The general goods store should have windows. I imagine for the sake of
Maybe just one on the front so they could see out to the sea.
I suppose.
What are
Lorena
this?
says no. No windows.
No windows. Okay.
At least that's what I'm taking that as.
Did I cut that piece? What
No,
is wrong
did
with
you?
me? The thing is, when you wrap it around the outside, the pieces don't measure.
Window in
The
the
sa-
floor,
the
like
same
all the
ones.
cliffside houses.
Window in the floor.
Like a.
Oh yeah. Well, this. Yeah, I know what they're saying.
I don't know what they're saying.
It means so that you could see the sea below you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is not Disney World
Or that sky tower.
or Aruba or whatever that. Yeah.
Depends on the goods. If they're crap, then no windows.
No, it does.
Nicer goods, lots of windows to show them off. But see, alternatively, if they're crap goods, windows, because why not? If they're nicer goods, no windows, because you don't want people to get into the windows to steal your stuff.
Well, I'm also
All the
picturing
good
that
stuff.
this is not a. I mean, I don't think this was heavily populated.
Okay.
I think it was mostly just a village of halflings that decided to just kind of go off and they might get visitors, I'm sure, but since all the buildings are halfling size and all the that was crooked and all the I'll put that on the I'll put that on the corner. No, don't notice. That's what I do.
It's like sweeping, dust under the rug.
Yeah, they'll never notice it. That they don't get many visitors. I mean, they can't. There's no inn for them. Are we gonna make an inn? Maybe that's the second floor of the mercantile. But they need a bar. They need an inn and tavern. Of course they do.
Yeah,
Halflings are jovial
halflings are
people.
drinkers.
Oh! I have an idea. Why don't we
You
make?
in the back.
Why don't we make the tavern and inn, the tavern part open deck, like have it
Okay.
around like an out
And it needs to be the highest up building.
to see.
See further south.
We'll call it the Overlook, or some other.
The overseer. The overseer.
The Overseer.
But SEA.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
I
well,
didn't.
no,
cut
that
this
would
thing.
actually look like overseer, like
Yeah,
like searing
like
meat.
you've. Yeah,
Huh,
like you've.
Maybe not that then.
Maybe not that.
SEAER. No,
That's pushing it.
that's pushing it. See, yeah, Rylan, that's what I was thinking. Oversee dash ER, but it'd look better without the dash, except that it would be kind of awkward to see.
How about just the Overlook?
It's so boring.
So boring.
Heart the pun. Thank you, Anchoku. Cliffside. Oh, I'm sorry, I totally missed. Bye, Bacon Girl.
Oh, bye, Bacon Girl. Thank you for coming.
She had to go.
Thank you for visiting.
And Anchoku said cliffside houses need trapdoors to remove unwanted visitors. Rylan
Yes.
suggests the Overwatch.
Oh, actually, that's not bad.
That isn't bad, actually.
And then the proprietor can be Moira. I like Moira. I like Mercy better.
Have you played Moira?
No, but I like her.
Oh, because I played Moira recently. She was pretty fun. All of them hate me
I know.
for it, but they all hate me anyway when I play anything in Overwatch. But that's beside the point.
Clover said that she came in second one time.
Yeah, no. I mean, when they pitted 4 of them versus just me, there was a few times where they won.
Are
Yeah.
you guys talking about Overwatch?
Yes.
You're on the stream.
Moira is a dwarf name.
It is. That's why I said Moira. Oh, I see. He's
but-
a dwarf, not halfling.
Right. But Moira is also an Overwatch hero. She's a support.
Healer.
I get to where I don't even measure anymore, guys. If it fits.
Lily said, "It is true."
Bouncy balls of death.
Yeah, Lily was a part of that playing team.
Rylan, I know who Moira is. I'm sorry. Yikes.
Yeah, don't insult my audience.
We were playing custom games, and so I amped everything up, hardcore, and all the cooldowns were like 5 to 0% cooldowns. So like you could use abilities instantly after using it.
They're spoiled.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, Lily was part of that carnage this weekend. And
It's
Little
because you
List.
kill everyone fast. And Game Master Vault says measuring is for losers.
Yeah, amen. It drives my husband nuts when I just can put a picture on the wall and like eye the center of it.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes He has to leave the room.
He can't watch it happen. He has
Nope.
to just... You just have to tell him that, yeah, I measured. So he gets that peace of mind. But yeah, Moira in Overwatch has can send out these big orbs of either healing or death. So when I'm playing by myself versus 4 people, naturally I just do the death ones. And with no cooldown, you can send multiple out. So it's just bouncing around and ricocheting off walls and killing everybody. It was great.
I haven't played Moira. My go-to is
This is
Mercy.
They
yeah.
changed her up though, so have fun when you.
That's alright. I always have to relearn games. Right now, I'm just trying to fake my way through Destiny.
Lily said, "Well, that was interesting."
I wish I could have a Twitch account.
Okay, I'm gonna glue that one little piece on, and then I'll have to bend it in. I can't believe this measured out perfectly, guys. The luck of the halflings.
Fake it till you make it. Exactly, Rylan.
The luck of the
The
halflings.
bouncy ball of death. Yep. Not to rain on a parade, but it is
It's
after
9?
9.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. And I have a cold and I need my beauty sleep. And I need to obviously
Same.
lose weight so I don't have to look like a cow at Tranquil's wedding. So, I will, you want to switch the camera back?
Sure.
And they can see my puzzle piece here. Hello, everybody. Hello.
There you go.
I am back. This is all crooked. I have to fix this. I have to fix this in post-production.
There you go.
Thank you so much for joining me. We do have to do a shout out for Riff and Rabble,
Yes.
my buddies over on Riff and Rabble here on Twitch.
You
They
didn't have it set up
play-
on this one, so hold on.
sorry, they they're doing a one shot this Friday because Callie's working. So when she works, it's a swing shift. It's a swing shift. So she's got to work. So when that happens, Joe, big old Joe, runs a.
Whoops.
You're ruining this for me.
Well, I threw up the wrong thing.
He runs a one shot. There, you took all my thunder away.
Sorry.
But he plays
me.
usually a dwarf. He loves the dwarves and the dwarven race, and he's always playing a dwarf. So
Those dang dwarves.
he is running a one shot on Riff and Rebel this Friday at 10 East. So you want to join them? I don't think we're raiding this Friday, so I might get to watch. Probably while we're trying to raid in Destiny, and I'll be like trying to listen to them on the other screen, and then try to play. I'll be like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead again. Someone res me.
Okay.
I mentioned the Patreon goal. I mentioned tomorrow's show, 1 o'clock. I'm so nervous. Yep. So if you want to just pop in and just give me some, three sheets, one shot.
That's the variation. 3 sheets to the wind. That's the
that's what it'll be at the drinking game.
Yeah.
In fact, Tranquil says, "Is this a drinking game that you're doing?" I said, "Oh no, but it could be."
Hey, come visiting a mind stream. It's always a drinking game.
It's always,
there.
yeah. And then Thursday is the is Antan's tree, which that'll be easy because that's just my hands. Doing I didn't show what we're doing. We're doing a gnome.
I didn't even know what you were doing. So
Yes,
cool.
on Thursday we're doing a gnome ornament. He's about this tall. He's got a little cute Santa face. He's so cute. I already have them all cut out and ready to go. And that PDF,
of course.
I don't know if I'm going to put the PDF out there or not. I might. We'll see.
There we go.
But I've done all my shout outs. If you want to join my Patreon, you know where to find that. If you want to buy me a coffee, you know where to find that.
Jake says that shirt though, LMAO. You're the coolest mom ever.
This is what Nana Casey got me.
Also, makeup on fleek.
What?
He said makeup on fleek.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Straight out of Hit Points. My mom got this for me, so she's kind of cool too.
My Nana.
I know, she's awesome.
That's too funny.
Straight from my Amazon wish list, because she's awesome. I actually had my Vox Machina shirt on earlier, but I wanted to wear this one.
That one's a good one.
Yeah, I like this one. So thank
Does
you guys.
fleek have anything to do with yeet? Kind of.
Yeah.
It's one of those like other alternative words for on point. Fleek is
Thanks.
on point. So, you didn't know. I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure.
No, I did know that.
You did.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I was saying thanks for the comment about the makeup because I only do this like for you guys. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Yeah, on fleek.
And my husband's gonna be like, "Who the hell are you?" So anyway, thanks so much. The crafting just keeps getting curiouser and curiouser.
And I was not prepared.
And I'll zoom out real quick. I'll look around for it, and then we'll see if it's you.